What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some more Madden 19 gameplay here. I got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. We are on the PS4. We got the Houston Texans going up against my favorite team, the San Francisco 49ers. And disappointed right here, bull. This guy, man, he was one for the ages. Nah, I'm kidding, but as we get the 4th and 18, man, check out that, man. I know some of y'all probably thinking, LP, what's going on, man? You've been going for these 4th and 18, 4th and 20s, man. They've been working for you, man. But now I know that's not what I normally do. But if I feel it, I go for it, man. I throw the interception right here, man. Somebody get him. Nobody gets him. And he ends up getting into the end zone right here. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. I hit the wrong button. I'm not going to lie, man. I hit the wrong button. I was smacking myself in the head. I was so pissed at myself for hitting that wrong button. I hate making mistakes like this, especially when I don't know the opponent. But now, with the way this guy played and how I had to play to stay competitive, I really wish I didn't throw that interception. I throw another one right here. That was just a bad read. That was a horrible read. The first one, I hit the wrong button. That one was a horrible read. But it's all good, man. We're still going to try to find a way, to win this game, of course. And we're only down 7. It's the middle of the second quarter. But this guy is a little bit of a cheeser. Now, I don't know if this is a cheeser in a bad way or a good way. I don't know. I'll let you guys determine. He did this one-to-one play. I think it's called levels seals, where you have that running back that goes off to the right, and if you don't do a cover, if you don't do a hard flat cover, he gets awesome yards. It's your boy. If you don't get if you don't do a hard cover flat, or in a cover 3 or the cover 2. That running back is going to get at least like 6 to 12 yards easily. So he kept doing that, so it forced me to play a lot of cover 2 flat. I think that's one example right there, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of cover 2 flat. And on top of that, the play is a little bit difficult to guard because, yeah, you might have the flash cover, but you also got the 5-in cut routes that you got to guard at the same time. Plus, you got the tight end going off to the side, doing that post outside post. So. It can be quite a difficult, as he did it right there on that play, which forced me to do cover 2 plays, and we ended up intercepting it right there. As we tried to get something before the half, and no, we didn't get anything. I knew it was a long shot for we can get something, but yeah, it forced me to play a certain way that I don't like playing, because I felt like I was playing catch up a lot in this game, because he was getting down the field and he was running the ball well. I got to give him that. He was running the ball pretty well for some reason. And the Texans are, decent against the run from what I remember. I've played with them probably about 15 times. This is probably the most this is probably the most comfortable, at least it feels like, someone has ran on me with me using the Texans. So I'm not really sure what was going on with my run defense. But, okay, this is the crux of this whole video that I'm making is that this guy on defense, he forced me to do a lot of cover 2 with left plays like that. A lot of cover 2, a lot of cover 3 flat. I know some of y'all probably thinking, well, LP, you could have ran man. I'm not necessarily a man-up guy. And on offense, he had me doing stuff like this, which I kind of don't like doing because it's not necessarily cheese. Because think of it is, the H-back wheel, it's just routes that are not to say the most difficult to cover, but they get open if you give them time. Like this one right here, we get a huge game. The boy, Lamar Miller, had probably almost over 150 yards receiving his contest as Alfred Blue gets a nice catch right there. And Lamar Miller ends up getting a rushing touchdown too. So he just forced me to play, on offense the way I didn't want to play it, on defense the way I didn't want to play. But it still kept me competitive. So I guess sometimes we run into guys like this as we sack them on the 4th and 3. We got to find a way to get to the end zone right here. And we find the boy Lamar Miller open once again in the way he was playing defense. See, I had to go to it. I didn't want to keep doing that play, but the way he was playing defense and the way he was doing offense, I knew if I didn't score, he was going to cheese me. So I was like, I got to do what I got to do to score, man. As we don't get the first down right here, but we do get the first down right here, and we force this guy to quit. This is your boy Launchpad 1412. I hope you guys have been enjoying the consistent videos. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. That's kind of why I took that time out just a little bit to kind of recollect some things. So hopefully this works out for me. This is your boy LP. I'm out.